Na unajua hii watu ni wajeuri, wanadharau watu ya kanisa sana. Saa ile wametuma watu kanisani to discreet the altar inside the church. Ati ndio kanisa ya PCA itulie. Kwa vile wanadharau wachungaji, huyu Sudi amepatiwa milioni 2 peleka kanisani hii watu watulie. Ni madharau si madharau? Let us respect the church and let us honor the altar. Hata kama ni nini, hakuna haja ya kutuma wahuni ndani ya kanisa. Tuheshimu kanisa kwa sababu even in all difficult times, watu wakipata shida wanapotelea ndani ya nini? Ya kanisa. So let us respect the church.
Let the church be given its space. Let the church breathe. Because we have some people who are trying to suffocate the church with different things. Kanisa ipatiwa nafasi, breathe. Yeah? Kanisa yenyewe inajua vile maisha iko. Na they know where we have come from. And I believe from where we have come from, hata kanisa yenyewe imejipeleka mkutano. Si ndio? Kanisa imejipeleka mkutano. Na hii kanisa kujipeleka mikutano, wameona sasa kutoka sasa kuendelea vile wataishi kama kanisa. As we trust you as the church to move this country forward in the mighty name of Jesus. Mumejipeleka mikutano, mumefikiria, and we can see you are taking us in the right direction.
We need truthful prophets who follow the Bible and who listen to the voice of God. The Bible says any government which misuses the fruit and the harvest of the people is a cursed government. And the God does not like it. Coffee has been misused. So many, crops in this country. We are not even selling to and trading with the rest of the world because the Minister of Agriculture, which is devolved and is supposed to be with Governor Wavinya and the other governors, is still hanging in the national government. Health is still hanging in national government. Water is not being devolved. Roads are not being devolved. How do you expect the people of Kenya who serve God and who pray God to be served by such a government? So we want the constitution to be followed, and the bigger constitution, which is the Bible, to be followed, and the voice of God to be listened to.
There's a parallel between men who die in their line of duty, like Reverend Zola, and generals. Men in our defense forces don't believe generals die. They fade away. They just fade. But has it occurred to you that today, again, a parallel? On this day, our chief of defense forces faded. Or did he die? The late General Ogola. His story is all over in the print media today. Allow me to repeat, I never like to talk much about my own experience, but I pray. I prostrate before the Lord. And I know that General Ogola was taken out. Are we then going to develop, Bishop Kimeu, how does a nation grow? You have had various versions. Various versions. When people live peaceably, remember, I think the book of Ephesians, as much as lieth in you, live peaceably with all men. When Kenyans will learn to live peaceably, and the East African region, and the African region, say no to political killings, say no to planned accidents. So say no, because by the way, when it happens, and you're in the spirit, you know this is not a normal accident. Therefore, when nations will tolerate dissent and our own constitution, which Mzee Kibaki bequeathed to this land, and we are honored to have worked with him, Constitution 2010, apart from our Bible, while we are here, if we are guided by the principles, the values under Constitution 2010, then there will never be political killings. There will be political tolerance. And people, men and women, will bring out the best in them without fear. You cannot have a nation develop out of fear, out of chaos. That is my prescription. And I know that this land will grow. I'm very optimistic that because of the contribution of the church and men who have rested in their line of duty, God is going to lift our land. When we stop intimidating each other just because we are not in the same line politically, perhaps even economically, stop intimidation.